Sorry about that. I totally forgot I invited my parents over. Bum. Coupos, claim the builder bonus, just in case I need to do it again. So I just reset because I think I missed some of the story. You received the historic hardware. Thanks, bro. And the Dragon Lord's throne. Because he kicked his ass and evicted him from his cheap little castle. That's why. I don't think I'm quite that dark. Boom. Please enter a name. Like it needs to tell me that twice. Oh, why are these letters here? Am I supposed to input a password? Are you happy with this character? Yes, I am. And let's quickly let Smo know. Okay, I didn't change him the last time, so let's just do this. Yeah, like I said, I was planning on streaming, but I was a little... wasn't feeling, but I'm feeling good enough to play games. Venture forth, my children, and destroy all before you! Okay, bro. Thus decreed the great and glorious High Priest Hargon, and lo, his minions of mayhem did march out rank upon rank to ravage the land, and strike fear into human hearts. Our unholy father then gave up his mortal form so that Malroth, the master of destruction, might be reborn and the world be consumed by catastrophe. I don't know who's talking. Alas, mighty Malroth was defeated at the hands of the despicable spawn of Ergic before the Hargon's glorious vision could be brought to life. Ooh, Scott one-shotted. Wish that game was that easy. The moon waxed and waned many times since that fateful day. Now peace reigns supreme, and our order has been scattered to the four corners of the earth. Still representing Hargon now. Tell me, brothers and sisters, what does a monster do? Better tell your parents not to interrupt the stream next time. I did. Just be rest assured it's not going to happen again. It bites, I say. We must do everything and anything within our power to bring this world to ruin. Huzzah! Huzzah! All hail Hargon! Praise be to Malroth. O hellish father, hear our prayer. Deliver us from the world of oblivion. I did? Ooh. Because I read your mind from over there, and lead us even onwards as we build our dominions of darkness together. Yeah, usually there's like 15-minute delay. Oh, fuck. Oh, what the heck was that? What, baby? What? What do you want? I got the kids over, so it's going to be loud in the background. Bates, You are the hero who will save this world. Arise, my child. Your destiny awaits. That skeleton's gonna do things to my bum. Look on your face. I was only ribbing you, my child. You're no hero. I know that much. You're one of them builders, right? No. You're telling fibulas now. I've got a good authority that you're a builder, so you just drop the act. Still, at least you're not a master builder. You might only be an apprentice, but that'll do. In fact, you just got the job for a lad like you. Once you've wiped your sleep from your sockets, come and meet me up on the deck. Huh, that's interesting they call that sleep. A little gunk you get in here, calling it sleep. Get a move on, press circle to jump. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna be able to cheese this game too. I used to watch Dragon Quest streams, and no one would face peeks into the bottom. And I would see nobody using that technique. I don't know if you've seen me play it before, where I jump in the air and do like a swipe with the sword and just keep doing that over and over and they can't hit you. Well, they can still hit you. You still gotta dodge. It just makes it easier to dodge. That's my shitter. Damn, that's what I feel like doing right now. Oh baby. There's probably just like a shitload of people already done this game. Ooh, I remember you, Ghost. I remember the Hargon. Builder, I have something to tell you. Do you know that you can run by holding R1 while you move around with L? I'm sure the extra speed will come in handy, but take care of high digits, or you'll meet your maker sooner rather than later. Ooh, I get strafe too. Oh, he Naruto runs. Woo! Hey, baby. Oh, hello. I couldn't help but over here. You hobnobbing with the dreadful Dreadnought. So you're an apprentice builder, are you? I was going to ask if you'd come with a plan to get us off the ship, but you're far too much of a rank amateur to figure something like that out. Well, I'm not going to save you now. Oh, why goddess's name did I ever become a builder? If I'd been a farmer or a miner instead, I never would have been left to rot in this stinking cell. All those builders there? Oh, we thought the children of Hargon were all but vanished, that they were running scared. How did they ever turn the tables on us like this? Because you guys didn't level grind, that's why. Press X, okay. I think it's just... Naruto run! Ooh, Mr. Slime. This is where we store the cargo. Real sliminaires like me call it the hold. Say, you wouldn't be that apprentice builder I've been hearing about, would you? They say you can make all sorts of stuff from just a few bits and blobs. I don't know how you builders do it, but as a magnificent Hargon said, destruction awaits all that is built. Think of all that hard we're going to waste. Ah, the builder. Tell me, boy, do the children of Hargon frighten you? Do you wish to flee from the floating coffin? These waters are cursed. These waters are cursed. Strange voices carry across the waves, and many a vessel has vanquished into vapor. The crew victims to unknown fate. Now, are you scared? Not as scared as am I assure you. I'll be off this death trap the first opportunity. Up here, builder. Ooh. Stairs are no match for you, I see. You just can't keep a good lad down. Now, as you'll no doubt have spotted, you're sailing on open ocean. You've got no chance of escaping, so don't even bother trying. Not that you get very far, anyway. You're nothing but skin and bones. Here, get this down your gullet. It's fresh from the captain's table, which is where I sit, by the way. Give me some kelp. Fates can't remember when he ate last. The thought of food makes his stomach start rumbling. Yum. 5%. If you ever get stuck but can't figure out what to do next, just check the back of whoever you spoke to last. Okay, some basic stuff. Hell's bells, what a storm we had last night. It washed all the torches overboard and scattered my barrels all around the deck. I beg your pardon? You say you slept right through it. Good gracious, you must sleep like a particularly lazy log to have missed a humdinger of a hurricane like that. Hello, Gooman. You're the last surviving owners of the children of Hargon, the ones who didn't get squashed. We're going to bring this world to its knees, all in the name of the great and glorious High Priest. Ooh, the wrecker. Remember that guy wrecking me? What's with all the slurping? I'm just salivating at the prospect of squashing you Goomans once and for all. But he's gonna be begging for forgiveness later. This ship keeps swaying side to side, and I feel a bit seasick. I don't know how that affects him. He's like flying. What's that? You want to know where we're sailing to? I haven't the foggiest. The higher ups would never tell stuff to lowly little Jackie. And I remember I hated these guys in part 2. Well, if the mighty builder, you're the only apprentice, but you're prancing around like you own the place. Honestly, you can't go anywhere without bumping into the innocent little builder hell-bent on undoing all of the hard work. The world is going down the pan, that's for sure. Our old little toys it'll let me bother some builders like you one by one. And Dragon Warrior 2, they were that game was not forgiving. These little dudes have a fireball move that deals I think 16 to 25 damage, and they will use it like almost every turn. And there's a part in the game where you gotta fight 4 of them. You have to fight 4 of them, or 3 or 4, but fuck, they just wreck shit up. I must admit, I feel pangs of sympathy for you. It's not like it's very nice to know that the end is nigh. Naruto, run! Bored. I'm bored beyond belief. I'm going out of my skull with boredom, I tell you. It's nothing but ocean everywhere. I turn water over this way, water over that way. Just give me something to look at. There's not the blooming horizon. Have you heard? Yes. Been boning up, have you? Jog on then, smarty pants. No, I have not heard. I'd better give you a quick history lesson then. In the age-long past, the world was ruled by the iron fist of a king among kings, the mighty Dragon Lord. But he was a little bitch. He got his ass whooped. I was one of his loyal foot soldiers, but master I so valiantly served was vanquished at the hands of some hotshot hero. So when High Priest Hargon rose to power, I wasted no time in signing up to join his dishonorable ranks. Alas, even he was destined for defeat. Just my luck. Now the other skeletons look down on me for switching sides. I'm even starting to think the downfall of these great leaders could be something to do with me. Yeah, it's all your fault, man. If you didn't join, they would have won. Almighty Hargon. How did those hated humans ever manage to defeat you? Did the whole world not cower before you after you obliterated Moonbrook? If only I'd risen my grave in High Priest's heyday, I would have led it on death of luxury instead of being stuck here in this skeleton crew. It's cool they added a run button. I'll talk to that guy last. That's right, you can jump up ladders. Say, a human, what are you doing up here? Are you thinking of off work too? I just love playing truant. I don't care who knows. TV Nadi here. I may as well have spoken to. I can't even understand this guy. Have you spoken to the rest of the crew from Lazare of Monterus? They're a friendly bunch, wouldn't you say? I just worry they're gonna hit off the fins Hargon hath overthrown and peace returned. But you better not get the wrong idea. Humans and Monterus were never meant to mix. We're enemies. Always have been, always will be. That's cool, man. Okay, let's talk to the hotshot. Middenhall, Kanik, Moonbrook. From forth these 3 kingdoms did come the hated heroes, the scions of Erdrick, who laid almighty Hargon low. With his dying breath, our exalted leader surrendered his mortal form so that Malroth, the Lord of Destruction, could be born. Alas, he too was vanquished. But does that mean all hope is lost? No, I say. Hargon's ambitions did not perish with him. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day we will reduce the world to ruin. That's cool, yeah. So, what am I supposed to do? Yep, you heard me. You'll be dead soon enough. But don't worry, you won't be snuffing around the mortal coil just yet. So I've got plenty of hand graft for you to be getting on with it first. Oh, that was the mission. I had to eat that. You can wipe that lily-livered look off your face. I'm not going to send you to the cemetery anytime soon. No, it's a different protagonist. Apparently this one's like an apprentice builder who doesn't really know how to build. That's what they're saying anyways. Plus he's got like even crazier hair than the first one. So long as you've got some life left in you, I'll give you a chance to keep hold of it, but you'll have to follow my orders to the letter. Actually, it would be taking place at a different time in the Dragon Quest timeline, because the first Dragon Quest builders takes place. It's like a what if scenario. It's in Dragon Warrior 1, at the very end when you're fighting the Dragon Lord, he actually asks you, do you want to join me? If you join me, I'll give you half the world. And it's a yes or no question, and you could actually say yes, and what will happen is the screen will go red, and the game will delete your file if you do it that way. I did that the first time because I ran there. I was like, oh fuck, I'm not gonna be able to beat him, but I just want to talk to him, kind of thing. So I just kind of just ran straight there to him, then I answered yes, and then deleted my file. It's like man. But anyways, the first builders takes place. It has like what if the hero did say yes instead of saying no and kicking the guy's ass. It's like, what if he did say yes? What would have happened? And in that one, the world goes into ruin. It goes into darkness. Then the builder shows up some years after. Yeah, I actually didn't know that it did that when I was younger, because I actually thought my game just messed up, that it just deleted. Because every now and then, if NES game would do that, it would just delete my file because something was corrupted. But yeah, I deleted it because I chose yes at the end. So I never did beat that game. Not the original one anyways. I beat it the Game Boy later. And then the second one, this Builders 2, it takes place after Dragon Warrior 2. And Dragon Warrior 2 takes place after Dragon Warrior 1. One or two generations after, because you play as... I guess it would be one generation, because you play as the kids. As the Erdrick's Scions. Or not, I guess not as direct kids. I don't know, one or two generations after. And right now this builder, it takes place like right after Hargon got his ass whipped, the boss from part 2. So long as you got some life left in you, I read that. What's that? You want to know who we are and what you're doing here? If you're that desperate to find out how far up the creek you are without a paddle, I might add, go and talk to these 5 monsters beneath the flag over there. I did that already. Can I just talk to you? Oh, I got to talk. Ah, shit. I fell through that hole. Don't fall in that hole again. Oh yeah, I talked to this guy. I talked to him already. Let's go through this really fast. Yeah, so I've never beaten Dragon Warrior 1 on the NES. I've beaten Dragon Warrior 1 on the Game Boy, but it's easier on the Game Boy though. It's a little bit easier to get through. Not as much grinding. So you talk to the rest of the crew, eh? Obedient little blighter, aren't you? So now you know you're the last survivors of the children of Hargon, loyal servants of the mighty master of destruction himself. That means you builders are sworn enemies. We're sailing the oceans. Oh, you just sliced my face. We're sailing the ocean blue, rounding up pesky vermin like you, along with anyone else who gets in our way. Coming up the ghost ship in part 3. You want to know what we're going to do with all these builders? Only the higher-ups know for sure, but I'll make no bones about it. I reckon you lot are up for the chop. Still, that doesn't mean we can't make the most of what little time you've got left. Just be thankful you could do some benefit as your final moment draws ever closer. Thanks, bro. Listen up, builder. Unless you want to spend the rest of your life behind bars, or worse, you'll do as I say. So here's the deal. Last night's storm messed up my ship good and proper. I want you to make things ship shape around here again. To start with, I want you to break up all the driftwood strewn about the deck and bring me the wood when you're done. Go on, chop chop. Okay, so I gotta punch this. Ooh. Be better if those were lefts. Oh yeah, Smo, I picked up Parasite Eve. Yeah. It's in really good condition too. It's a little crack on the PlayStation case, but it's like every case has cracked up. I was gonna look into that a little bit later tonight. Parasite Eve. Wanting to get that one. And Ventos. I don't know if you can see it on the screen. Romancing Saga, the first one, on PlayStation 2. I seen it and picked it up. I don't know if I want to play it yet though. Okay, cleaned up the deck. Oh yeah, I gotta make some wood. You wanna know why I'm giving you this chance? Hi, baby. You gonna go play? Did you see a panty there? Go play with the kids.
What was that saying?
It says, truth is, as a sworn servant of the Master of Destruction, I'm not supposed to fraternize with your kind. But considering the state of my ship, I've got no other choice. Anyway, it's not like you're a proper builder. You're only an apprentice at the end of the day, so I'm sure it's fine. You wouldn't forsake me for a little thing like this, right? Anyway, I think you chewed your fat long enough. If you want to cling on to your life a little longer, I suggest you continue working like the dutiful little builder you are. And you can stream it from your PlayStation 3, Small. It's actually really good condition. Both discs are in really good condition. It has the instruction booklet, and it even has the demo disc that comes with it. It's like a Squaresoft for PlayStation 1998 Collector's CD Volume 1. Has it has a Final Fantasy VIII movie. Oh, it's just like demos for other games. It's pretty cool. I didn't take a look at it yet though, but just the idea of having that in there is pretty cool. Came with it all. Nice. Really good condition. I was totally surprised when I opened it up. And Romancing Saga. Hey, I just noticed that this guy puts the receipts in with the instruction booklets like I do. You just move that to the side, baby. Go ahead. You can play your Pokemon there. Dad's just washing the bedding. I seen his Facebook post, but it said there, I'm selling these games X amount. Prices weren't too bad either, especially for Parasite Eve. He was only asking for 30. And then he was like, I'm here till Thursday. It's pickup only. But it was Friday. I was like, oh shit. So I just messaged him, see if he's coming back. But he's like, oh no, but I can mail them to you if that works for you. They said yeah. There was always a chance that I wouldn't be getting my money back, but he sent them. His wife made him sell all his games, yeah. Just remember, you can get all sorts of useful materials by smashing things up. Just be careful that you don't bash what doesn't bash you back. Ooh, I'll take you guys all along right now. Ooh, oof. Oof, oof. Remember my awesome tactic, Ventos? I could kill all these guys with this. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, I used to watch builder streamers before, and nobody did that. They just stand there and attack while the other guy's attacking them. Like, they wouldn't even go boom, 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 and then try dodge, and then go back in and attack. They just stand there and take all the hits. Like, what the hell are you doing? But I never seen anyone use this awesome technique. Let's see what I could take. No, I can't take that. Oh, right there. Oh, I probably gotta get the recipe off the... Oh, shit. Still waiting for the last dream stream that he has. Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna go get my games back. Poor Rob. You're not. I'll have to work that stream in after Lagaya. I'll work that in for sure, Ventos. Providing I can get to work on get the stream to work. But I'll do the last stream. A little bit of rape, a little bit of murder. Rob is in for a good time. Just kidding. I'm doing Breath of Fire 2 after Final Fantasy 6. You're an odd one. Since the moment I let you out of that cell, you've been scurrying about my deck and chatting with my crew without a care in the world. If anything, I'd wager you were actually enjoying this. There must be something wrong with you. I can't explain it any other way. I mean, why else would you wear that dopey grin on your dopey mush? Faced with the same fate, most prisoners would be scared witless, but not you. I don't care if he kills Rob, but that ass is mine. It's like our Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 stream. That robot boss that we kill, and he blows up, he just leaves his ass behind. This is for you. This is your reward. See, that's why you gifted him. Talk about when Smo played that hentai game that you gifted him. In fact, he got 100% on that game, didn't he? You what? You always look like that when someone's got a job for you? Oh, I got a job for you. Seems like you aren't scared of us at all. I better keep you busy, or who knows what you might try and pull. Luckily, there's plenty of you to be getting on there. For starters, some of the boys on the deck have got jobs they need to be doing. Report back to me when you've sorted them out. Okay, well, let's go talk to this dude then. I've been watching you, Builder. I saw you scrabble the wood, greedily pocketing all the wood you could find. The raging tempest that struck last night washed all of our navigation lights overboard. But such things could be rebuilt, can they not? To it, I wish for you to use the wood you collected to make some new torches. Do you see that worn-out workbench over there? It's like nothing even there. It's just a table. 100% Meg. Use it to make 5 torches here. I believe you'll need this oil to craft them. He's giving me his oil. Once you have the torches, you must put them back in their proper positions. The 5 black blocks will be your sign. There's 1 workbench and 4 more around the stairs that lead below the desk. Place 1 torch upon each block. Argon block. Do not fail me, Builder. Craft 5 torches. Okay. You just gotta tell me to craft 5 torches and I'll go craft 5 torches. You don't gotta tell me like 50 times. Okay, how many torches am I supposed to craft? Shit. It's like I keep falling in that stupid hole. Oops. Why do I keep falling in that hole? It's only 2 blocks. There you are. Seems he's done exactly as I asked. The guiding flames burn brightly as before. For a ship such as ours, they could do with being a touch more sinister, if I do say so myself, but I shan't complain. The dusk is illuminated once more. I must say your propensity to create unsettles me. Not that it matters, you will soon outlive your usefulness. That's what I keep saying to Rob. But your work... What, you keep falling into his hole? Just kidding. But your work is not over yet. There are others aboard the ship who might still find some use for you. Go to them and pray. It's stupid. Just like that stupid picture when it says what I imagine when people say they got pregnant accidentally. It shows a car crash and it shows those people having sex. This is stupid. Well, if it isn't the so-called builder, anyone think you own the place the way you're strutting around the deck? What's with the attitude? You're running errands for the boys on the captain's orders. You want me to give you a job to do? Tell you what, you can help me relieve the boredom of being stuck on this good-for-nothing ship, as long as you're not afraid to put your life on the line. Truth is, I've always wondered whether builders can fight. How do you feel about going mano-a-mano with a monster? Oi, you fancy taking a swing at this kid? Try not to kill him, eh? Ooh, I'm gonna fuck you up, son. Well, better put them dukes up. I warn you, though, the skeleton soldier's proper head case. Come find me after the fight's finished, if you can still walk. I didn't mean to do that. Skeleton was defeated. Well, you better box than you look, I'll give you that. Still, the only thing those pathetic punches of yours hurt was my pride. Not that I should be surprised. You're pretty bony for someone who claims to be a builder. It doesn't exactly bode well for your future career, does it? Lucky you don't have a future to speak of at all. Alright, be off with you. Go and tell that Bunsen what a weakling you are. Okay. Well, whip the guy's ass. You fight like a cow's cadaver. Your builders really aren't cut out for combat after all. What's that? You would have smashed him to smithereens if you had a weapon. A likely story. You're gonna bash him upside the skull with one of them torches you've been such busy whipping up. Don't make me laugh. What's that book you've got here? Eureka! Beats learns a new recipe. Nice cypress stick. The first one started off slow too, man. I was hoping this one wasn't going to start off slow, but there was a good chance it was going to start off slow. What? You just worked out how to make a cypress stick like a... Well, I'm going to go make that cypress stick. Yeah, the first one starts off really slow too. Ooh. Time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. Bitch. The boy genius returns, cypress stick in hand. Now you really look the part. What do you say? Fancy another crack at the old bag of bones? Not that you got a weapon. Okay. That's the spirit. Once you wash the water, try put himself back together once you've through with him. Ooh. Oh, he got me. Ugh, compound fracture. Stupid. Bone-crushing defeat. I don't know if I can pick myself up after this one. Go on then, lad. Go and brag about beating me in the bosun. You just take your clothes and your sword. Well, you certainly gave that bag of bones a good hiding. Just look at the state of him. The only thing he's good for now is feeding a dog. He's laid out, and he's got no crotch. Age of Wonders 3, you say? You know what? You feel a bit sorry for him. That's a new one. A wedge, no human ever shed a tear for a monster before. Just don't think you can butter me up by tickling my funny bone. Are you coming on to me? Anyway, thanks for that, Builder. It certainly helped pass the time, if nothing else. I even think I learned something today. You builders are useless in a fist fight, but with a weapon in hand, you're not to be sneezed at. But you're not done for the day, just yet. Not by a long shot. I've got a feeling in my bones there's someone else on board who needs a helping hand. Yo, next. My, you've been a busy boy, haven't you? First made those torches and now a cypress stick. But one can hardly call himself a builder without one's tools of the trade. Where are yours, builder? Do you even have any? Yeah? Liar, the only thing you're carrying around is a cypress stick. You haven't a single tool upon you, your person. Well, I think we ought to do something about that, hadn't we? We confiscated a pair of gloves from the builder in the brig below. Now they're yours. Streaming builders, too. With these equipped, you'd be capable of hoisting up a whole host of objects without the need to smash them. First, ideal for organizing your articles in an orderly fashion. So without further ado, take your newfound gloves, gather up the barrels strewn higgledy-piggledy about the deck, and place them on the mat beside me. See, the game could just give us this whole stuff and we could figure it out. We don't need this. 1, 2. Ooh. Can I pick up 2 things at once? Nope. Ooh, I got an idea. Where is it? Where is it? It's gonna be perverted right away. Did I download it? Or did you give it to me, maybe? That's funny. Baby, there's a blanket right there. That's awesome. Wonderful book. 6 perfectly positioned barrels, but I'm sure you'll agree that a pair of gloves is an indispensable tool for budding builders. I was under the impression that youth of today were not nothing but a swarm of work-shy wastrels, but based on your showing just now, I may have reassessed my stance. Alas, no matter the blood, sweat, and tears you shed in this servitude, you'll always be the builder, the eternal enemy of our exalted order. I fear your time among us will be short, but your fate is not for me to decide. That is the captain's responsibility. So, am I going to get these guys as my buddies? It would appear you have attended to everyone's errands now. Hurry along and inform the good captain that you require some more back-breaking chores. Let's go talk to these guys. Maybe I can get in here. Why are you greeting like an idiot? Aren't you afraid of these monsters? Well, you should be. They're members of the Children of Hargon. I'll be very careful around them if I were you. You got an attitude problem, lady. No, run. Not bad, not bad. Looks like you've done everything the lads asked of you. Nice to see a human working his fingers to the bone for us monsters, and without a word of complaint neither. If I doubted it before, I'm certain now you actually like this sort of thing. You're a proper weirdo, you know that? Still, I won't be satisfied until I hear it from the horse's mouth, so to speak. Do you enjoy building things? Yes. Of course you do. It's what gets you out of bed in the morning. I can tell from the look of your fleshy face. You got all the makings of the master crafter, and that's why we can't let you live. Oh, I'm gonna fight all you guys. You can bring it on, bitch. Well, what with builders being our mortal enemies and everything, I can't exactly have you running bow to stern building like Billy O now, can I? I'm sorry to say, kid, but I'm gonna have to sever that smiling skull from your shoulders right now. Just tickling your ribs. Don't look so scared. I'm not really gonna lop your noggin off, as long as you stay on my good side, that is. After all, wouldn't want to lose a willing worker like you. I reckon you've got what it takes to be crackling little cabin boy. And what's more, I'd like the cut of your jib. What do you say, laddie? Will you join my skeleton crew? Okay. You don't have to say anything. I could tell you're too overcome with joy to thank me now. Actually, there's something else I've been meaning to ask you. What's with the big book you're lugging around? I've never seen anything like it before. Ooh. The morning's actually going to be raining again. Where did this rain come from? You'll have to tell me later, laddie. Looks like another storm's rolling in. It's my chance to murder them all. An apprentice builder. He will do nicely. Who's talking?
Daddy, where do I find the ghost Pokemon? I'm in Lavender Town.
You'll find them in that tower. There's a big tower there somewhere.
I saw ghost Pokemon, but they're like, hey, get out of here.
Oh, you need a special item. you can get that. You should be able to get tea somewhere. No. Oh shoot, that wasn't ready enough.
I got tea from Brock.
You got tea? Okay,
Yeah.
you can give it to those guys now to get inside
I
that.
already used it with someone.
Yeah, you should be able to get in there anyways. You should be able to get in all inside the other city. And then when you go in there, you gotta fight a bunch of Team Rocket guys, and you'll be able to get a special item to see the ghosts. Oi, cloth ears, what you gawking at? Didn't you hear me? I told you to get your fleshy rump below decks into the hole. It's far too dangerous up here for a landlubber like you. Okay. Don't need any stairs. What the heck's going on? Ooh, I love this song. My guy just knocked out right away. Captain, come to the hold quickly. We're in deep goo-goo down here. Blimey, I don't like the sound of this. Hold tight, I'm on my way. You're right there, Builder. But I can't be stopping to help some human. I've got to get to the hold. Hargon, preserve us. This is bad. This is really bad. Hey, Builder, get your bony backside in here pronto. I need your help. Ooh, yeah, there's water mechanics in this game now. Over here, Builder. What took you so long, eh? I've got bad news, Builder. We've been swept right into a reef and rock's gone clean through the hull. If we don't fix this fast, we'll be heading down to Davy Jones's locker. I don't know if this will work, but try cramming a crate into that hole. You've got a pair of gloves, don't you? So use them. Just do it. Huh? Boom, bitch. It's like Minecraft water. That was a close shave. And then I would have liked. But you did it. You saved my... Oh, throw me a bone. Not more holes. I don't see any holes there. That slime was underwater. You're a lifesaver, Builder. Oh, I owe you one. But our run-in with that rock has made mincemeat of my hull. The next wave that hits us could... Ooh, shit. Oh, I knew it. It's a race against time. Builder, cram some more crates in the hole, quickly. I'll put a barrel there. The barrel does nothing.
It didn't even work.
The tea? Because remember they wanted tea? Maybe you gotta talk to Brock again.
He left already.
What did they say?
What? Well, I'll go see.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I'll see what the ghost said.
No, remember there's that city you can't get into because the guard wanted tea?
Yeah.
Go there. Now that you have the tea, you should be able to get in now. And he'll let you in. And then inside that new city, there's a big tower that you gotta go to and go fight Team Rocket. You showed up my ship. Yeah, go left. Keep going left until you get into a big door. And you should be able to get to Saffron City. You showed up my ship good and proper, Builder. I don't know where we'd be without you. Well, can't say you'd be dead because you're dead already.
Wait, I don't go down, I keep on going, right?
Go left.
I'm doing it, there's nothing there.
You know where to go. Go around.
But you said always...
I know. But you know that... She's just going straight left, walking into the wall. It's gonna be a little smart out. She'll hold for now, but who knows for how long. Oh, throw me a bone. We're done for. Holy moly, look at this one. We don't have any crates big enough to plug up the hole that size. This is it, Builder. It was nice knowing you, but don't forget me, Builder. You look like some sort of shield guard there. Turn it down, kid. It's pretty loud.
I'm talking to them about they're not even wanting to have a battle. They're not
You going to Saffron City? You're in Saffron City?
Okay. I'm in this one. I'm in this.
Ooh.
Look.
Is that where you got your... I think that's where you're supposed to be. There should be a tower in there somewhere that you got to go through. There's lots of them. Builders. Dragon Quest Builders 2. A game with a long ass intro. Hey, you see Monster there. Can we get monsters to help us? Damn, that guy's strong. He's fucking carrying those big ass pillars. One by himself. And that guy's kicking ass with just an open club. Oh, sweet. That's that dude from Hargon's Tower, the big red guy. That's cool. We have him in here.
I don't know which tower. Is it this tower?
It's in one of the buildings, yeah. It's a really big one. It should be called the Sylph Co. building. How long was I playing? It's playing for 47 minutes so far. Streaming for 47 minutes.
It doesn't even show signs. Is it this building where Team Rocket Grunt is?
I think so.
Yeah, but he's walking. And he's saying...
What is he saying?
He's saying, I'm a SECURITY.
Oh, you have to go find a secret place first.
And I tried to follow you.
You don't go there yet. You go to the place where you got your rainbow badge. There is a gaming place there where there's a Team Rocket guy inside one of the buildings. He's standing in front of a poster. You gotta beat the guy in front of the poster. Look behind the poster and there'll be a secret area. It's the one where they have the games. I don't know what it is in that game though.
I didn't get the rainbow badge yet. It's super hard to get to her.
Mm-hmm. Just level up your Charmander, or your Charmeleon. Charmeleon be able to beat her. But level up more. Remember, you get experience for catching Pokemon, so catch Pokemon too. Fates awakens on a sandy shore. Seems he washed up on a desert island along with the wreckage of the skeleton ship. He says he decides to take a look around to see what he can see. I'm surprised it's not telling me all the buttons again. Okay, I can break the broken. Can I get the stone? Nope. Ooh, treasure. Suddenly Fates hears a voice. There's nothing here. The whole place is deserted. Where is this place anyway? How did I even get here?
Hello, Snorlax. Hello, Snorlax.
The voice seems to be coming from the other side of the rocky outcrop. Fates might be able to dig through the sand to get to the other side. I'm gonna grab this treasure first. Just had kelp. What the hell, man?
Where's
So far, it doesn't look like my Cypress stick is going to break.
Where's Team Rocket Grunt?
He's-
That's walking the thing.
He is in one of the buildings. I'm not sure which one, so you'll have to look. It's not the store, though. I know he's not in the store.
Cause
Isle of
why would
Awakening.
he be in the store?
Mm-hmm.
They would just kick him out.
In the old one, it used to be a gaming center. There used to be places to play games there. I don't know what will be in that one. It'll probably be different. The sky's such a strange color. Have I died and gone to heaven? Or hell, more likely. What is that noise?
Oh, there's Team Rocket.
Hey,
Grunt
Spiky, who the heck are you?
Daddy, there's Team Rocket Grunt in this person's house.
Check there.
Look,
Talk to them and make sure you read what they say.
there's Team Rocket Grunt in this guy's house.
Finally, a live one. Say, you wouldn't have to know how we wound up here, would you? You were on a ship that sank, then you woke up on this beach. So how come you don't Kark it too? What's your story? Tells Kark. Your name's Fates and you're an apprentice builder. Never heard of one of them before. Congratulations, I guess. Anyway, my name's Malroth. You wanna see something really gruesome? Follow me. What's the matter? You're not squeamish, are you? Come on, you won't be disappointed. Oi, it's this way. How come you don't know where to run? Oh, it's this way. Now that's what I call dead in the water. Bet you never seen anything like this before.
Jesse and James.
Seems like you and me are the only survivors of the shipwreck. What's that? You don't remember seeing me on board. But if I wasn't on your ship, then how did I... What the... Hey, that girl isn't dead after all. Small, Malroth. That name, that's the name of the final boss in Dragon Warrior 2. Hey, that girl isn't dead after all. She sounds like she's in pretty bad way though. We should do the right thing and put her out of her misery. Don't worry, she was an asshole. Let me do it. There's no response, it's just a corpse. Oh my god, he disappeared. Ugh. 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 Where am I? How did I get in here? I don't know how she was breathing. Her whole head was underwater. Eep! You're pirates, aren't you? Filthy freeboating brigands who shall take me captive and demand a ransom for my safe return. Ah! She just runs away. There she goes. She's got a mouth on her. There's only one way to make sure she shuts up for good. Mind if I do the honors? I like this guy. That girl's got some serious issues. What do we say we go and shut her up permanently? No, the slime is dead. Old man is dead. Ooh, a crafting table. Get away from me, you villains! If you're going to take me captive, at least tell me where we are and how I got here. Well, we're on an island, but nothing but sand, rocks, and a few corpses to keep us company. You must have washed up here with Fates when your ship sank. Just a moment. Do I know you? Yes, I remember. You're that builder from the ship, the one who ran around grinning while these horde monsters barked orders at you. I know you were in cahoots with them, so that means this is all your fault? Well, what are you going to do about it? You're going to make the things we need to survive while we wait for a rescue party? Oh, well, alright. Even a rank amateur like yourself should be able to how to use that worn-out workbench outside just to make the most basic essentials. I'm Lulu, by the way. Now that you will need to hold out until help arrives, let me see. Hang on, I'm just going to get those kids to go over that TV. demands. We need shelter from the elements while we wait to be rescued. I'd rather not die of exposure before then. The walls must be at least 2 blocks high, and we'll need a door for getting in and out. Why not use this old shack? It's rather worse for wear, but I'm sure we could fix up the place. We could salvage some decking from the wreckage to patch up the holes. Just use the gloves and pick up the wood. Okay. There's bound to be a scallywinkle or 2 on the seashore. They're edible as long as you give them a good grilling on the bonfire first. We need some wood to build a fire. Luckily for us, there's plenty of pieces of driftwood and broken barrels from the shipwreck lying about. May as well put them to good use. Now, I can't be expected to put my head down for the night on these lumpy old rocks. I need a proper bed if I'm going to get my beauty sleep. I don't imagine you're capable of building 4 posters, so we shall have them do with 3 piles of straw bedding. Place them in the rooms when you're done. Hey, don't start telling us what to do, bossy boots. Who made you the leader here anyway?
Can you make us popcorn?
Oh, I guess. Be right back. You want popcorn too, baby? open up a secret door to the right of it.
For what?
A secret door to the right. I want some popcorn, F. Come get some then. Come get some. You pressed it?
Yeah.
Or maybe they... Oh, they moved it to the other side. It's over there. Right there. That's the secret. Make sure your Pokemon are all healed up. Because you have to go fight a bunch of Team Rocket dudes in there. Make sure you have... Check your inventory to make sure you have potions. Super potions. Go buy super potions then. And get a couple revives too. Okay? Oh, pipe down, you Neanderthal. Why do you even have the common decency to wear a proper shirt? Don't think you're impressing anyone with those oh so mighty muscles. Say that again and I'll show you how mighty these muscles are. Nice. It's gonna be a puncher. Do it. Oh, Builder, you'll do these little favors for me, won't you? You'll save me from this savagery. The other girl that we had in Builders 1, the first girl, her name was Pippa. She's my favorite. She was nice and supportive. That's wonderful. I knew you'd do exactly as I asked. You consider these little tasks as training exercises if you like. Then when you become a fully fledged builder, you'll have me to thank for it. Oh, I'm just gonna be an asshole. Training exercises? Who does this girl think she is? Remember what I said before you putting her out of her misery? Well, how about we put her out of our misery instead?
Can I have juice?
Go ahead. Go get some. Alright, I'll go get you some. Jammer and a yogurt drink. Ow. Okay. That girl really gives me the hump. First, she won't stop whinging. And then the moment she wants something done, she's barking out orders like we're her servants. Don't let her boss you around, okay? You're a builder at the end of the day, not her lackey. So, yeah, I know you're just trying to get it in. I know she's trying to hear too, but that doesn't mean you have to help her. Don't be such a soppy, sad case. She's a castaway at the end of the day, same as us. We've got to look out for number one, and that's my motto. By the way, there's something I've been meaning to ask. You know how you said you were a builder? Is that like something to do with the duck's nose? Well, whatever this builder business is all about, I'll help you. But only so I don't have to hang around with her. Have you decided which her errands you'll do first? If it was up to me, I'd mend those walls while we're here. We'll just stuff some planks in the holes, and presto, we build ourselves a brand new room, right? To be honest, I blanked out the rest of her request. Speak to her again if you need a reminder. Room. Fates, you've repaired my room. Now I have somewhere to hide in safety should monsters attack. Not bad for a base apprentice. Just so you know, a room must have a door, a wall's at least 2 blocks high, and that's the first rule of rooms. Also needs like a light source. Anyway, I'm ever so happy to have a proper place to stay, and you two are very welcome to stop by anytime you like. She's like, so Fates, you want to, you want me to help you make your own house? Part of you wants to buy that 4K TV on Amazon. I do too, man, but I gotta take my dog into the vet, and it's probably gonna cost me a shitload. So I probably won't be able to. Anyway, I'm ever so happy to have a proper place to stay. Well, she seems pretty satisfied with the new room. Right, next up is dinner. She wanted us to cook some of those scallywag things on a bonfire, didn't she? Is that something you can do? Eureka! Bates learns a new recipe. Bonfire. How do I make that? What's the deal with that book? Huh? You just invented bonfires and now you can build one if you have materials? All you do is put together some wood and oil and on that worn out workbench? Well, if it's oil you need, I can give you some. I wrung this out of a slime that got in my way earlier. Here. Thanks, bro. All you now need is wood, and that girl said there's driftwood and barrels everywhere. Okay, let's just make it. Let's make one. Oh. Okay, we gotta get some of those little scallops, or what the hell he was talking about. Oh, that's cool, he collects things for me too. Hey, Fates, I want to ask you something. I keep hearing about making materials and builders, but what does that all exactly mean? You smash things you find here and there and get materials and you make new stuff? That's what being a builder is all about? I think I'm starting to get the clear picture of what it is you guys do. How come I don't know already? Look, they might be a 10 a penny, but where you come from, but I'm telling you, I've never met a builder before. Well, not that I remember anyway. When I get my memory back, I'll tell you all about my blissful builder-free childhood. In the meantime, if you need helping hand smashing stuff to get materials, then I'm your man. I destroy pretty much everything I touch. You know, these scallywinkles Lulu was asking for? There might be some knocking around nearby. Let's keep an eye peeled and beg them all for ourselves. I see some right there. I see one. Oh, cool. The map is... What's that? Man, okay, you don't need to tell me what I found. You could just say, oh, sweet. You found... Damn it, man. I don't even have a 4K TV. But I want one. Fates examines a strange stone carving, but nothing happens. That's cool, man. That guy helps me out. I'll show you. It's pretty strong. See, what gets me wondering is in the first builders, it's actually somewhat of a spoiler. Do you want anything that was spoiled from the first one? I'm not even carrying it. I'm carrying it with my hair. What's that you made? It's hot as heck and it spits out crackles. It must be a bonfire. But are you sure you know what you're doing with that? You know you're not supposed to play with fire, right? Oh, sweet. You cooked this too. The cooking seems different. Ah, that must be how you cook it, so you builders could make food too, eh? Still, it'll be a little while till the scallywankle's completely cooked. Let's go look for some more materials while we wait. Oh, cool. Okay, there's you actually have to wait for it. That's interesting. Anyways, let's go build the beds. I can't even build the bed yet. Probably gotta wait for that stupid thing. Bates made his first seared scallywinkle. That aroma. Is that the smell of succulent seared scallywinkle? I must have it. Okay. You better give me a recipe for beds next. Ah, the scent of seaside combines perfectly with the gravelly crunch of sand grains. Simply irresistible. But you don't have to limit your culinary repertoire to scallywinkles, you know. If you see anything else that looks vaguely edible, try cooking it in the bonfire. I find a cooked meal much more filling than raw fare, and it makes me feel healthier too. Just remember, the cookery is all about experimentation. Cool. How rude of me. I just realized I never asked your names. Fates and Malroth, you say. I know you're a builder, Fates, but what do you do, Malroth? He's an ass kicker. Well, actually, I don't know what I do. I woke up on this island, but I can't remember anything before that. My memory's completely blank. Well, an apprentice builder and his amnesiac friend. What an unexpected partnership. Now, let me get this straight. Is there anyone in this room that doesn't suffer from amnesia? I don't know. Oh, we're not partners. If you think a guy like me would team up with a puny little runt like him, you'd be dreaming. Speaking of dreams, I'm starting to feel a little drowsy. It's been a long, stressful day, and the seared scallywinkle has filled me up nicely. So, Fates, how's progress going with straw bedding? I asked you to make. I'm really rather ready to hit the hay. There we go. Finally got it. I don't think the first one was as slow as this one. Here we go. He's got that book out again. What have you invented this time? Is that so? You reckon you can make straw bedding out of dry grass? Well, I think I saw something dry and grassy along the shore to the west. Could that be what you're looking for? Good thing we collected that already. For a second, I had to think of what button to press. This is wonderful, Fates. You made a bed for me and a couple for yourselves, too. Taking a nap during the day will help recharge our energies, and after the sun goes down, you'll be able to while away the dark and dangerous night in dreamland. I wonder what Mama and Papa would say if they knew I was rubbing shoulders with the builder on a desert island, no less. Being a builder is like taboo or something. When the children of Hargon attacked my hometown of Rippleport, my parents were caught up in the fighting. Those maniacal monsters murdered them in cold blood. So I stowed away on the accursed ship, hoping to avenge their deaths, but I was caught before I had a chance to do anything. Well, we all know what happened next. Oh, Papa and Mama, I may be marooned on a desert island with these two lumber lomaxes, but I shall survive. I pray for you to watch over me in these trying times. Anyway, thank you both ever so much for sorting our sleeping arrangements. It's been a long day, long hard day. It's just we all get some well-earned rest. Yay!
Look at Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Black Turtle knows lots of water moves. He knows water gun, bubble, withdraw, and scout.
nice, you'd eat faster. Let's see now. You've repaired the room, started my sleep range, made me supper. I do believe that's everything. I must say, it's a real relief having a builder around, and judging by the quality of your work, one would never imagine you were still only learning the ropes. I know you're stranded here, but in a weird way, I'm actually looking forward to it. I shall give you even more work to do so that you might blossom as a builder. The castaway life might be a little less luxurious than I'm accustomed to, but even so, I think this should be a fun little adventure. And for you, Malroth, this could be the perfect opportunity to absorb a little culture, and maybe even some manners. Now then, Fates, I want you to go out first light every morning and forge 30 scallywinkles and 50 strips of kelp. It might be all cooked by lunchtime, or I shall be cross. Holy. I thought Lulu might calm down a bit once she got what she wanted, but she's just as big of a pain in the neck as she was before. Still, I'm impressed. Despite all her nagging, you made everything we need to stay alive. I wish I could do what you do. Hey, Fates, can I ever go on the workbench? I want to try and make something myself. I've been watching you make stuff all day. I'm pretty sure I know exactly what to do. Watch this, Fates. I'm going to be a builder just like you. Now then, what was it you do first? Looks like he has fangs. No, that's not right. Damn it, why isn't this working? Alright, you asked for it. What did I do wrong? It doesn't make any sense. Why can't I make things? At this rate, I'll never be a builder. Ah, forget it. I thought making stuff would be all fun and games, but it's actually way harder than it looks. Sorry, Fates, I'll be relying on you to build things for me from here on out. And seeing as you made all that stuff for Lulu, I think it's about time you even things out and made something for me. Sounds like something Smo would say. What am I going to make him? Oaken Club. A stout and sturdy wooden cudgel. Can only used by Malroth. It's got to give him the monster stuff. Ooh, let's build one of those. Is that for me? What would I want with a silly old stick? It's not just any stick, it's an Oaken Club? I could use it to whack stuff. That sounds right up my alley. Alright, I'll take it. Give it here. Oh, sweet, I can just give that to him. Hey, this really is a club and a half. I wonder how it performs. Only one way to find out. Stand back while I give this beauty a few test swings.
Somebody has a Raichu.
You gonna beat up that Raichu?
Wait, no, it's a Jolteon.
Oh. I like it. No, I love it. Squishing slimes will be so much satisfying now. And to think you made it using one of the junk we found on the beach. You're amazing. Thanks, Fates. This club's the best present anyone's ever given me, I think. Huh? Fates, can you feel that? Our bromance is growing. Okay. Some kind of evil aura must be coming from a monster, but whatever it is, it's way more dangerous than those scrawny little slimes we saw before. This could be a good chance for you to learn a thing or two about how to fight. Just follow my lead and you'll be scrapping with the best of them in no time. The monster's somewhere down the coast to the west. Come on now. I'll break my new club in by breaking the sucker's skull. Let's grab some of this food. Ah, dang it. I ate that food. I was trying to save it. Looks like I need a couple of those at least. Let's get another one. big rat. Oh, I can't use my cheap tactic for these guys. Hey, we got experience. That's actually what I was wondering about. Nice high fives. Whoa, what was that? When you stuck your hand out just then, I just got this irresistible urge to slap it. It's stupid, man. It's called a high five. It's something friends do to celebrate a job well done. Never thought of myself as a touchy-feely type, but maybe I can make an exception for this high five malarkey. Anyway, how did you do that battle? I don't know about you, but I'm feeling fitter already. Fates and Malroth level increases. Oh, cool. That's cool. We got level ups this time. Malroth gets stronger and Fates reach level 2. His maximum HP increases. Felt good whacking that rat, right? It's like an irritating little itch that has been well and truly scratched. But don't forget you're a builder, not a fighter. If you want to stick to construction, you can leave the monster mashing to me. Still, building does look like it's fun. I wish I could make stuff like you do, but I guess wanton destruction is much more my bag. Anyways, let's head back to the hut before Lulu steals all the bedding. She's a wily one, alright? You better make sure you sleep with one eye open tonight. Fates. I'm glad I met you. What do you say we explore the whole island together, just you and me? But let's do it tomorrow. I'm about to conk out any second now. Oh, the bromance is building. That's right, I could run. How come that guy doesn't have a stamina bar? Let's sleep. Can we fall asleep? Good morning, you two. I hope you slept soundly because our new life as castaways officially begins today. Your first mission is to collect some kelp for the breakfast from the No! What is it, Lulu? A monster? It's my Scallywinkle. It's disappeared. What? Alright, Malroth. Own up. I know it was you. I purposely only ate half of that seared Scallywinkle last night so I can have the rest for breakfast. Give it back this instant. What are you wiggling on about? I haven't touched your manky half-munched mollusk. Huh? That aura. What's going on this time? Hey, you two, you're gonna want to see this. It's gonna be a big ass blaster. Ah, there's the culprit. That monster must be the one who snaffled my Scallywinkle. Looks like a ghost. Ho ho ho. Guessing this is where we get the hammer. Boom. He's good. Whoa, just took down that whole cliff. And are those steps? Ho ho ho, this way, young whippersnappers. Oh, the song is too sick. That floating freak can't seriously expect us to follow it, can it? It's like I thought maybe you'd be able to tell us something about this island. Fates. Lulu. Let's go after that monster. I've got some questions I need answering. See, man, if I had my hammer, I'd be taking all this stuff. Oh, this way, quickly now. That's right, I gotta remember I can run. Ooh, there's some vine there. Ugh, stay where are you, freaky foggy? I don't like this one bit. That manhole monster's even made the sky turn a funny color. Who cares about that stupid sky? I want my breakfast, and you two are going to jolly well help me get it back. Just half a scallywag. She probably just ate it all to begin with. Collecting those now because we kind of need them. Seems to be a lot to explore, though. He's leading us on a wild goose chase. Does that horrid hammerhead expect us to follow him all the way to the top of the mountain? That monster's got some kind of strange power. I've never felt anything like it. We need to catch up. Running and jumping feels pretty good. We got plenty of rope. I don't think we need to collect it anymore. Ooh. What's a place like doing that? Like this doing on a desert island? Come on, Fates, that hammerhead's just up ahead. Let's make it spill the beans and all the island secrets. Big ass hammer there. There's no escape now, you sneaky scallywinkle swindler. Just hand over the bivalve and no one gets hurt. Surely a noble lady can permit hungry hammerhood her half-snarfed leftovers. I'll tolerate no excuses. Stealing is stealing. No ifs or buts about it. Fate seared that scallywinkle especially for me. Now give it back, you horrible, hoary, hairy hermit. Ah, yes, Fates. It just so happens that I've been waiting for a builder to rock up here for, a very long time indeed. Wait, how do you know he's a builder? Because he looks like a builder. Ooh, you're the observant one, aren't you? Why, the very reason I pinched that shrumptious skillyling was to lure your fine friend up here. Look around you, Fates. This temple was laying in this sorry state for longer than I could recall. If you are a builder, I believe you to be then perhaps you can fix it. Everything you need to rebuild the temple is right in these chests. But a fresh-faced builder like you might find the going difficult without a blueprint. What's going on over there? Yeah, Kaylee fell asleep. Might as well eat her popcorn then. Come back here, conniving old codger. If you think you're gonna fix your house for free, you got another thing coming. But anyway, what's a blueprint? He's fucking just jumped in the air. Mountaintop Temple Blueprint. Oh, cool. Need Main Street Wall and Brazier. Fates, why do you draw all these lines on the ground? Is this one of those blueprints the Hammered Hood was telling you about? Gosh, you've never been here before, but you still able to job of design for the Mountaintop Temple? That's incredible. Now all you have to do is build it. Make sure you follow the blueprint on the block now. That old loony was telling the truth. These chests should contain everything you need to finish the job. Looks like all you need is a place, Main Street Wall blocks and squares, and put a brazier on top of each one. You could use your gloves to move them around if you make a mistake. Are you sure you're ready to show Gary Glows a lot how Real Builder does things? Keep an eye on the blueprint and you can't go wrong. Okay, what's in here? The hammer? Oh. Let's go hoping for the hammer. Yay! And you even break a sweat. I think you have to build me a palace next. That shouldn't be any trouble for an expert like you. Answer me one thing. How did you come up with the blueprint in the first place? Wait, I think I know the answer. That big book on your back has everything you need to know to be a builder written inside. You're busted now, Fates. The secret's out, so you might as well let me read it. You won't? Why not? Something the matter, Fates? You've gone all red. Wait, you don't have a mucky magazine sandwiched between those pages, do you? Muckiness doesn't matter to me. A quick wipe down with a damp cloth and it'll be good as... Ho ho ho. You finished repairing the temple, I see. I knew you wouldn't let me down. All it took was a glance and you drew up that blueprint as quick as a flash. You're the real deal, Fates. Builder born and bred. Did someone say stink? Thank you for your hard work. I'd like to give you a little present. Here, you deserve it for the cracking job you did. Ooh, got myself a hammer. I just start stealing everything. A silly old hammer. I thought you were gonna give me back my breakfast. That's a giant mallet, an indispensable item in the tool kit for any self-respecting builder. That hammer in your hand, you can break blocks you couldn't before, and gather even more materials. I also have another corking gift for you, Fates. I'm sure you'll like this one. I give you this island, all of it, every last block. What? You're giving them the entire island? All I did was repair the temple. This world was once home to a legendary builder. They came to the Isle of Awakening, and sought to turn it into their very own paradise. But now everything has crumbled away. All that remains is the ancient builder's belief, embedded in the blocks beneath us. Long have I waited for another builder to come, one who could bring life back to this barren land, block by block. And you want Fates here to do all the hard work? We don't even know what you're supposed to build. Now they get people here. We don't even know who you are either. I bet this island isn't even yours to give away. Yeah. It certainly is mine. I'll have you know I'm the guardian spirit of this island, and what I say goes. His name is Harry Hermit. Well, it looks like you've just become the proud owner of a private island, Fates. Are you going to take the offer? If you do accept, would you mind if I stayed here? I don't really have anywhere else to go. I'll stick around too. At least I've got my memory back. I mean, if that's okay with you. What do you say, Fates? Will you take the island? It's a stonky good offer. Let's do it. I just knew you'd make the right decisions. Now we could begin to work on Lulutopia.
Can you go to bed?
Yeah, she fell asleep.
Do you know what mermaid blanket is? That pink one?
Mermaid blanket.
What?
Mermaid blanket.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's kind of like a sleeping bag.
check Kaylee's bed. The first thing I want is a palace. Malroth, I need you to... Lulutopia? I don't think so. Today we establish Malroth's empire of evisceration. Right, Fates? And she could be our first sacrifice. Ho, you young upstarts. This island belongs to Fates now. You should leave big decisions like these to him. Anything? Check this closet. If not, then I don't know where Kaylee put it. Check out that giant mallet of yours. Come up and see if you break this wall behind me. There's an absolute smashing treasure back here that I think could be very interested in. We'll take these. Take that. Looks like you don't have to make multiple of things this time around. You just gotta make one of it, and that's it. Now, there's pictures of them. You call that a treasure? It looks like just a tatty old notice board to me. It may seem ordinary to the untrained eye, but that notice board is in fact a portal through which a builder may peek into other dimensions. I'll explain more later. For now, just peer into the portal and marvel at all the knockout things you see. The notice board is where builders go to share their favorite snaps. Use it when you want to show off or need a spark of inspiration. Take pictures, I guess. Oh, that's cool. Ah, nice. People's pictures. Holy shit, that's a lot of people. Interesting. Do you like what you saw, youngins? Ah, yes, I saw the most wonderful photographs, and there were so many of them. I hope Fates takes the time to snap a few himself. I could be his model. And then he could post them on a notice board and share them with the world. Oh, you youngins, enjoy yourselves. Come and find me when you're done. I'll be waiting right here. Say cheese, I'll be fine. I just want to play the game. An options menu, and then I can do the snapshot mode. That's good. So do you like your new notice board? It's quite the snapper paradise, isn't it? As long as you have one of these boards nearby, you can float the laws of space and time, or observe the work of other builders whenever you desire. And you can put your creations on display for other builders to view. Yeah, you just finished saying that like 2 seconds ago. Half of that was complete gibberish to me, but if it helps you build the palace of my dreams, I'm all for it. Speaking of which, I can't see you making much progress on that anytime soon. There's one rather big stumbling block that's getting in the way. It's this island. There are hardly any raw materials, and I don't even think a master builder would contemplate constructing a castle out without some scallywinkles and kelp. I know that little lassie. There's only one way to get your hands on materials. You need to track them down elsewhere and bring them back here. Ooh, that's where the portals come in. As a young damsel pointed out, this island is more than a little lacking in useful materials of an inspiring builder. But even if you had everything you needed, I doubt you'll make much headway with just the three of you. Wood and stone are all well and good, but what you really need is people. You have to travel to other islands and bring back a few friends to help you out. Besides, it gets lonely rattling around on this big island all by yourself. A few fresh faces will really liven the place up. Hold on, I thought we were stranded here. How are we supposed to get these other islands without a ship? A top-notch question indeed, and one of the heavens shall soon answer. You're just winging this, aren't you? You don't have a clue. A ship goes out of nowhere. A ship, whoever would have thought it. You're doing this on purpose now. Alright, out with it. Who are you really? And you can't cut all that guardian spirit rubbish. Well, to tell you the truth, I can't remember who I am. I'm not even sure I ever knew. But I've got a funny feeling that it'll come right back to me if I watch Fates work his building magic. Well, there's no time like the present. Let's go speak to the captain of the ship and get work started. Okay. This game takes long to start, man. I just want to build some shit. I just want to steal all this shit too. I'd be able to jump up there. Ooh, shit, I can. Wait, what am I doing? I'll just make myself stairs to get up there. There we go. That should be enough stairs. My scallywinkles. Ooh, finished. You know what? I'm gonna take all your shit here first. Oh shit, I can't. Ahoy there, me briny bilge rats. I haven't seen any other humans in fathoms. The name's Brownbeard. I've been So, did you change your name afterwards? I was painting the ocean blue, minding me bee's knees, when I sailed right into the path of the old children Hargon slave ship. I managed to avoid him, but only by steering into a terrible storm. By the time I realized my map was back to front, I was already stuck in a coffee stand. I tried to turn back, but I was lost at sea. That's when I eyed this island to be Portbeard, bow, and punted over. So what's your story? How did you young whippersnappers end up here? My name's Lulu, and this is the kingdom of Lulutopia. Or at least it will be once Fate's here is finished with it. Lulutopia, eh? Sounds like a lovely place for landlubbers like yourselves. Aye, and a safe haven for a salted old sea dog like me. Goddess only knows who would have become of me if I hadn't sloshed up on these shores. Goddess only knows what this guy's talking about. Yeah. Tell you what, if you let me stick around, I'll be your chauffeur. I'll ship you to any island from here to the second stain on the map's backside. Or at least I'll try. You see, I know these oceans like the back of me neck, but I don't know me neck at all. But if you're here, head over any islands nearby, I'll happily ferry you over. Well, your boat's a bit of a small side, but it looks in decent nick. I'd say we've got a deal. Ho ho ho. Oh, that's Harry Helen. Seems that everything is dropping into place. Fine captain will take you to the nearby islands, where I'm sure you'll find plenty of materials to able-bodied helpers to bring back. Well, the first thing Lulutopia needs is a little greenery. I can picture it now. Green-lined boulevards, serious parks and tables sagging under the weight of freshly picked vegetables. In that case, you should first visit Furrowfield, an island to the east, famed for its fertile fields and fruit farms. The island is home to a young lass with a bright future in farming and Dash Dandy with a bushy beard. They should be able to help your cause. I'll mark it on the Captain Brownbeard's map. You just leave the sailing to him. You heard the magic monster fates. Come and find me when you're ready. We'll go away the anchor. It was fine tons last time I checked. Ooh, bitch. We'll be hauling anchor. Okay, actually, let's go drop off our shit first. We don't need these yet. But I must warn ye, this vessel ain't built for chugging cargo. You'll have to leave behind everything you gathered here, and fish for more materials when we reach our destination. Fate safely stowed the stuff in his storage sack. You decided to get to this new island then. Yep, not sticking around here any longer. Hop aboard, Lulu, you're coming too. Actually, I think I'll stay here. What? I thought you'd leave all the hard work to us, did you? Just get on board. I'm sorry, but I can't. After what happened on Hargon's ship, I don't think I could stomach setting foot on a boat right now. But don't let me stop you from exploring this Furwood place. I'll be here. I'm tougher than I look, I'll have you know. You've got a big responsibility on your shoulders. Utopia needs materials, food, and new citizens. You have to find them and bring them back. Oh, and if you meet this farming prodigy out there, make sure she teaches you how to turn the island into green and pleasant land. Together we can make Utopia a verdant paradise fit for princesses such as myself. You two go off on your little adventure. Lulu will be safe here in my care. As if we could trust a word you say. Still, it's only Lulu's neck on the line. Alright, let's roll. We round up these furrow fielders and put them to work in sweatshops. Moral's empire of evisceration. When you get back, we can have a grand gala jamboree to celebrate Lulutopia's Foundation Day. Bon voyage! Come on, Fates, I can't wait to see what Furrow Field is like. All the talk and food farming is making my tummy rumble. All aboard for a trip abroad. Let's set sail. Actually, I'm getting tired. I think I'll end it here. Once we get to the new place, I'll finish saving there. Damn, playing this game like 2 hours and I barely did anything. So the Lord of Destruction has befriended a builder. Destiny moves in mysterious ways. Neither men nor monsters can escape its influence. I don't know why it doesn't let you press X up in this part. But now is the time of creation. Build to your heart's content, young builder, while we wait the day of awakening. It is, man. The first one had a long ass intro, but it wasn't as long as this one, man. I still consider this the intro. I thought the first one had a long intro. Fuck, this one's even longer. 2 hours and I didn't even get to do anything. There's only one who could save the world from oblivion. Malroth, the Lord of Destruction. It's like the first one, I can see why they kind of made it a little bit long, because they have all the talking and everything like that. And this game has a certain charm to it. Like the first one was all these little quirks and everything that you put together. It was really nice. But at the same time, you kind of just want to go out there and gather shit and build stuff. Oh, it's a sick song. Here we are at last. That Harry Hermit's got a nerve sending us all the way here on a boat like this. The way he was listening from side to side. I'm amazed we made it here at all. Well, list or no list, you're safe and sound on dry land now. Welcome to Farwood, yar. At least I assume it's Farrowfield. Ain't never heard of a place myself, but it don't look like Baron or Zahan. I can tell you that much. Anyway, I'm heading out for a bit to get the lie of the sea, but don't worry, I won't sail away to sunrise. I'll be back in time for you to take you both home. I think this guy's been drinking too much seawater. Come on, Faith, let's get going. I want to see what that island's got in store for us. Damn. Ooh, we can take that rope. Oh, that's right, I can't bring anything on this cheap little ship. Okay, let's save. Yeah, I'm done for tonight. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. I'll be streaming DDR in the morning. I might aim to stream for 9 o'clock, depending what time I wake up. Because I think I need to get to my sister's at by 12. So yeah, that should give me enough time. So yeah, DDR tomorrow, either 9 or 10, depending what time I wake up. Have a good night, guys. That's too early. Why don't you come over and we'll play some DDR together? Naked. Vantos will watch for sure then. Yeah, see ya.